Okay, okay.
A short while ago, we had broken a story to you telling you that Kia would be bringing a locally produced EV to the Indian market in 2025. It would be in the C segment, and of course, because by popular demand, it would be an SUV. But for them to do that, they need to start somewhere, and that somewhere is a new flagship vehicle called the EV6, which is right here. The EV6 was launched in 2021 in the global markets and is underpinned by the Hyundai Kia eGMP platform. Now, Kia will open bookings for the EV6 on 26th of May, and we are here at the Buddh International Circuit to find out what this car is all about. Are you enjoying the content on our channel? Then do show us some love by hitting those like, share and subscribe buttons. Also, want to be notified the instant we put out a new video, then do hit that bell icon. The first thing that catches your attention when you look at the EV6 is its silhouette. Some have termed it as a large hatchback. We think it's more of a low-slung crossover. Up front, you get Kia's signature tiger nose grille along with these full LED headlamps and a significant bulge in the bonnet. In profile, you can see the crossover stance as well as those massive 19-inch wheels. And also visible are the flared wheel arches and pop-out door handles that lend a smooth appearance to the overall look of the car. Auto enthusiasts will recognize the shape of the rear spoiler as being inspired by that of the legendary Lancia Stratos sports car. Other highlights here include this chrome strip above the number plate slot, as well as this black cladding that adds a visual break to the rear design. The EV6's exterior design is our first glimpse into Kia's application of its Opposites United design language for its future range of electric vehicles, and looks promising if this is the first step. Inside, you get an all-black cabin with suede upholstery and vegan leather bolstering, of which the former is not visible in the shots but will be offered on customer vehicles. The cabin will look and feel familiar as one from the Kia stables, and that's a good thing as it will aid in bringing first-time buyers and Kia loyalists over to the electric side without much effort. Up front, the dashboard is dominated by two massive digital screens, with the one on the left for the infotainment system and the one on the right a full digital instrument cluster. Like the cabin, the interface on both screens is familiar and relatively easy to use. From the driver's seat, the infotainment system is easy to reach and very visible in bright sunlight that we experienced at the circuit during our shoot day. This is important because you get a lot of hybrid tech info on the screen, and it is crucial that the gamut of information be easily visible. What's new, however, is the large two-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel loaded with a plethora of buttons controlling various functions across the car. Kia joins a growing list of manufacturers that have ditched the 4-spoke and 3-spoke wheels for 2-spoke units. Equally new and nice to look at is the island-like center console with a large storage space sitting like a basement below. The center stack leans ever so slightly towards the driver and has nice textured elements all over to give it a premium appeal. Given the size of the car, space is not an issue too, as both occupants have more than enough headroom, legroom and knee room. The suede has been carried over to the second row with this nice sporty pattern stitched into the middle of the seats. Where there is so much excitement in the first row, the second row feels a bit basic with just AC vents, door pockets and a central armrest with cup holders. The floor is flat, but the seat base is low and thus under-thigh support is lacking, especially if you are on the taller side of things. The rear seats can be folded down in a 60-40 split configuration for additional boot space. The loading lip appears high, but the boot is actually easy to access due to the car's low stance. The Indian market only gets the EV6 as a fully loaded model and thus comes with almost all the bells and whistles offered for the car. This list includes 10-way adjustable power ventilated front seats, power windows and mirrors, dual zone climate control, wireless charger, sunroof, rain sensing wipers, smart key with button start and rear defogger. The all-wheel drive versions get a head-up display, power tailgate, flush door handles and a Meridian sound system with 14 speakers. Both versions get 8 airbags, all-wheel disc brakes, ABS with EBD, hill start assist, stability program, front and rear parking sensors, and ISOFIX child seat mounting points. Kia has also introduced an ADAS suite, the likes of which include lane keep assist, blind spot detection, lane follow assist, smart cruise control, and safe exit assist. Lastly, the EV6 as expected gets its own version of Kia Connect with all the usual features, but also a specific view to it being an electric vehicle. The EV6 will be offered with a 77.4 kWh lithium-ion battery pack mated to an electric motor that in rear-wheel drive guys produces 225 bhp and 350 Nm of torque, while in all-wheel drive guys produces a significantly higher 323 bhp and 605 Nm of torque. Adding to these numbers is the 0 to 80% charge time of just 18 minutes when connected to a 350 kWh DC fast charger, while being connected to a 50 kWh DC fast charger will bring you from 0 to 80% in 73 minutes. Of course, Kia will offer an emergency wall charger as well as a wall box home charger that will be installed at a location of the customer's choice that matches the requirements needed to install it. At the time of making this video, Kia India had not revealed the details of the charging infrastructure, and we will update you on the same once the details are out. Out on the racetrack, the Kia EV6 right off the bat was fast and fun to drive, with the headlines being a 0 to 100 kmph time of 5.2 seconds for the all-wheel drive model and 7.3 seconds for the rear-wheel drive model. We got to test this out on the back straight, and it was a proper pushback in your seat experience, where we put pedal to the metal with the car hitting its electronically limited top speed of 194 kmph well before the 150 meter board for T5 on the track. In fact, it was so addictive that I had another go on my second hot lap and would have tried it again had I got more laps. As a car to drive, the EV6 felt intuitive and fun thanks to the way it provided feedback. The connection between the steering and the wheels was linear and precise, and with that much motivation on tap, there was more than enough capability to get the car to slide while tackling the turns. In fact, in sport mode and with a facility like the BIC, the EV6 didn't feel like a car weighed down by heavy batteries, and in fact felt playful and egged you on to push it harder. Consequently, at low speeds the steering felt light and easy to use and only required 2 turns to go from lock to lock. What we found slightly lacking were the brakes and felt that they could have done with more initial bite. However, given the heavy nature of track driving across multiple batches of journalists, it's also possible that the brakes had undergone above normal wear and tear. On the cool down lap, once I had got my breath back, we tested out the normal and eco modes and could feel a noticeable difference in the response of the throttle, especially under heavy acceleration. The 4-stage regen was also very effective to the point that at the highest setting, you could drive the car with just one pedal. These are of course initial impressions of the Kia EV6, and we will be able to give you full lowdown on this electric vehicle once we put it through CarWale's real-world performance and range tests. So there you have it, our initial impressions of the Kia EV6 here at the Buddh International Circuit. Kia will open bookings for the car on the 26th of May, and we expect them to price it in the range of Rs 50 lakh to Rs 60 lakh. It will be brought in via the CBU route and offered in both all-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive guises and across 5 color options. What do you think of the Kia EV6? Do leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.